Hi everyone, I'm Dad.
I'm daughter.
And we are,
Dad and daughter Formula One.
I think we're robotic dad and daughter Formula One duo today. No? Yeah, maybe. All right, so this weekend we've got another Grand Prix. Where is our race this weekend?
Bahrain.
In Bahrain, right? Yeah, so
Bahrain.
it's in the Middle East. So since it's in the Middle East, desert, what do you think? Dry, wet conditions, what do you think?
Dry.
Really dry conditions?
Dry
as dry can be?
Dry as a new mop.
Dry as a new mop. Okay, let me get your mic there a little bit. There we go.
Oh.
Dry as a new mop. I've never heard that. Okay.
Because like when new mops come, they're super dry. They're literally like a desert.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
You can move it and it will just stay there.
Right? Yeah, it's just like stuck there. Okay, so with the race in Bahrain, do you know by any chance any interesting facts?
Yes.
What are they?
Here are the interesting facts of the week.
Okay.
First Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm.
The first Grand Prix in Bahrain was in 2004.
Okay.
You know what? That's like really far from my birthday.
Yeah, that was
like, my birth year, actually.
Yeah, like 21 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
Circuit length is 5.412 kilometers.
Okay.
I know I said it like that.
Okay, number of laps?
The number of laps is 57. That's
57
a lot of
laps.
laps.
That's a lot of laps in a deserty, dry track. Okay.
And guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Last race it was a long race, but has a short track. This track actually has 308.238 kilometers.
So the entire race length is 308 kilometers. Wow, that's a lot, right? Because it's 57 laps at the end of the day, right? How many turns? Would you happen to know how many turns there are?
Yes, 15 turns.
15 turns. So exactly. Well,
yeah. It has all of my interesting facts in here.
That's true. Okay, so since it's going to be a dry, or a very, very high likelihood there'll be a dry race, the temperatures typically tend to be higher, right? They tend to be hotter.
Actually, since this race is at night and in the desert, the temperatures actually get to like the 60s because it's really cold.
That's a good point. I hadn't really thought about that. That's a good point. So maybe the temperature drops a little bit, but it's still a long race. And one of the things we got to think about is the tires, right? So what do you think? Do you think the tires are going to last? They're not going to last? They're going to have to change the tires out? What do you think they're going to have to do?
I don't think they're going to last because of all the sand.
Oh, yeah, if sandy conditions. Yeah, there's going to be sandy conditions, right?
When I think of desert, I think of like sand and like a bunch of, what is it called? Oh, like cacti and like, you know those thingies from old Western movies where like...
Oh, the tumbleweed?
Yeah, the tumbleweed, and it's just really empty, like the little tumbleweed that rolls around.
Yeah.
It's so empty.
That's a good point.
That's
funny. What are the things that you think about? Okay, so we now know a little bit about the track. Let's now talk about our predictions. Let's get into our predictions. What do you think?
First place.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Oscar.
Okay, first Oscar.
And then second place, I think it's going to be Lando.
Okay, so McLaren 1-2. I like it.
And third place will be Oscar's dog.
Oscar's dog? No.
Just kidding.
No.
Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen in third. Okay, that's interesting. So why do you think it's going to be a McLaren 1-2? Because...
you know what? I didn't have it this time. I usually have like a whole presentation, but I don't have it.
Okay. So you...
Hey, you know what? Because they're my favorite.
Because McLaren's your favorite team, and we're going to go with that. I like it. Well done. I am going to go with a Lando win. I'm going to go with an Oscar second, and I'm going to go with because that's why I wore my Ferrari shirt today, because I want some good vibes for someone on Ferrari to start putting up a little bit of a fight. Just a little bit of a fight. I think after the whole incident in China where there was no points, after that, they've kind of had a little bit of an issue.
And it was literally a race ago, Papi.
2 races ago. So 2 races ago, yeah. So since then, I think they haven't kind of figured it out. and they're kind of struggling. So I'm hoping that it'll be a Ferrari. I'm gonna go with Charles third. That's what I'm gonna go with. Charles third.
Okay, yes, the golden boy.
The golden boy, Charles the golden boy, a Ferrari, absolutely. Okay, best performance from a midfield team.
From a midfield team.
From a midfield team, best performance.
I want to say Mercedes, but they're not a midfield team.
I don't think they're a midfield team either.
You would know.
Oh. Alpine. So you think that? Oh, that is a very bold move. That's a bold prediction right there for a midfield team. Because Alpine has not been doing well, but I like it. I like your boldness.
I think they're a low field team. No offense.
Yeah, they're there.
No offense. Sorry.
But maybe
if you're on there, sorry. I feel like a big fan of them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say midfield team that's gonna perform well. I actually think it is gonna be Haas. I think Ollie Behrman is. He's got it in his mind that he likes getting points. He's doing really well. He's adapting well after Australia.
Question for you, I just realized.
Okay, ask me a question.
Wait, finish your sentence.
Oh, that was it? That's all I had?
Oh, okay. Best rookie performance.
Ooh, best rookie performance. I'm still going to go with Kimi Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli is, as Mommy likes to say, mi gallo, right?
What is mi gallo?
Mi gallo, like a gallo is like it's a rooster.
Oh, never mind.
But you know, he's like the prime rooster, right? The one that we want to win in terms of rookies. That's who you're favoring. So I'm gonna say that is gonna be mine. I'm gonna say Kimi Antonelli. What about you?
I want to say Kimi as well because here are my top 3 racers, my top 4 racers. So first we have Oscar Piastri.
Okay.
Then we have Lando Norris. Then we have Oscar's dog. I don't care if he's not a racer. Well.
Okay.
And then 4th place we have Kimi.
And Kimi. Okay, I like it. Well done. Okay, perfect. I like your predictions. That was a hard question. I appreciate that. I very much like it. I like it when you ask hard questions. Okay. Anything else that we need to talk about before we end for tonight?
Yes. So we actually have this.
Yeah.
Thing right here, and this is my questionnaire right here.
Oh, okay.
Who's gonna be the fastest lap?
Fastest lap. I'm gonna go fastest lap. Max.
Max. Okay. Do I answer mine too?
Yeah.
Okay. Max.
Okay, Max as well.
Copying it right now, huh?
Okay, next.
Driver of the day.
Driver of the day. I'm gonna go with Isaac Hadjar.
Isaac. Okay. Last race it was really unfair. How did Yuki get driver of the day? I'm very sorry, but actually how?
It was ridiculous.
He moved up a literal place. Well, over here we see Max, Lando, everyone fighting, and then Max doing Max doing something and ending up getting like whatever place he got. What place did he get?
Max got first.
Max got first, and he started.
He also started first,
but he started like it's really hard to keep your place.
Yeah.
Right? And Yuki got first.
He got driver of the day.
Driver of the day. That's actually crazy.
Okay. Team with the fastest pit stop.
Team with the fastest pit stop.
Ferrari. I'm going to agree with you. Ferrari's been fastest pit stop for the last couple of races. I think they've got it down. They have a
good strategy.
They do have a good strategy with that.
How about the winning strategy?
Winning strategy. I'm going to go that they're at least going to have to make 2 pit stops to change tires. Maybe they'll start the race on mediums. And they're probably going to have to go to another set of mediums and then a set of hards, or maybe medium, hard, medium, something along that line. I think at least 2 pit stops are going to happen.
So 2 pit stops.
2 pit stops.
The whole race.
During the whole race. So I think they're going to.
Who do you think is going to have that?
I think everyone's going to have to do 2 pit stops.
No, I know, but
But who's going to do the best winning strategy?
Like who's going to do your winning strategy? Who do you think is going to do your winning strategy?
Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't really thought about the question like that. I was totally thinking of the question like
you
the wrong way.
Like how my teacher said, look behind the question.
Look behind the question. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm going to say best strategy call is going to be McLaren.
McLaren. Okay, for me, it's gonna be. Let me think. McLaren.
McLaren is what they're going to be able to pull off the best. Yeah, that's good. All right. Anything that we want to say before we end for our video for today?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and speak to those notifications.
Bye everyone.